developing now massive waves, have caused parts of the Santa Cruz Wharf to collapse into the ocean, hurling people into the water. First responders rescued at least 3 people, and the wharf is now closed indefinitely, as waves continue to pound the coast. Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us. I'm Kane and Nobub. These conditions are very dangerous, with the National Weather Service even calling it potentially life-threatening surf. Just moments ago we heard from Santa Cruz police and other city officials. ABC 7 News reporter Zach Fuentes was there. Enjoyed this live with the latest, Zach. Yeah, we're at the Santa Cruz Police Department's headquarters right now, where that press conference ended just about 15 minutes ago. If you followed any of our coverage or anything going on in this area, you know that Santa Cruz County can just not catch a break when it comes to these winter storms and high surf. But right now let me tell you what we know so far as we look at some of the incredible video that has been pouring in on social media. 12:45 is when a segment of the wharf fell into the ocean. Officials say as a result of waves. That's 150 feet at the end of the wharf. Crews were out there, engineers, determining the structural integrity of the wharf at that time, because repairs on it had already been underway. In the area where a restaurant was, in some restrooms, and they were checking out the integrity of it to see if and when crews could go back out there to work. Now is around that time, 12:45, that segment of the wharf came down. 3 people, 3 of those workers fell into the water. 2 were helped by rescue crews, 1 self-rescue, and there are no serious injuries. Amazingly, everyone has been accounted for. But right now there is a lot of debris, and a lot of pieces of the wharf that is in the water. There are pilings in the water that officials say are very dangerous. Right now a lost restroom fell into the ocean. Pieces of the dock right now, they say the restroom is at the base. One of the beaches being hit hard by waves. Pilings are still in the ocean and are serious hazards. They are urging everyone to stay out of the beach right now, because they have just hundreds of pounds of debris out there. Right now, they're working to assess structural integrity. Everyone is responding, but this is just the beginning of this concerning high surf that is expected to come in through tomorrow afternoon. As I said, the city of Santa Cruz County cannot catch a break, and that's something officials addressed at the press conference this afternoon. Take a listen. This most recent incident was another testament to the power of our changing climate, or finding every year that our models or forecasts are, despite all the effort that our staff put collectively to planning for these potential incidents each year. It's really blowing through our forecast, and the ocean right now is extremely dangerous. So we're telling all people to stay away and to observe from a safe distance. Yeah, so you said it at the top of the newscast. The wharf is closed indefinitely as they work to figure out the structural integrity, how the rest of the wharf is faring right now. But again, amazingly, nobody seriously injured in this. The people who were on the wharf, that segment of the wharf at the time, were taken to hospitals just to be checked up, but there are no serious injuries at this point. The rest of the wharf is evacuated. And that is a big hit to the small businesses and around the wharf, because a lot of people were coming out here for the holidays, a lot of people off already, and coming out to Santa Cruz to visit and spend their money here, something that this community relies on heavily. So again, the safety is the big concern right now from officials. And that debris in the ocean, they are encouraging people, asking people to stay away from it at this time, while they work to figure out everything. Because as they said earlier in the press conference, they are in the heat of the moment right now, taking things minute by minute. So we're gonna continue to track developments out here, follow all the latest, and bring it to you as soon as we get it. Right now live in Santa Cruz. Zach Fuentes, ABC 7 News.